think that one of the biggest lies society told us, man, is that having kids, marriage, mortgage makes you fulfilled. It don't. Why did I draw to this conclusion? Now, are those things good? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I would say mortgage. I don't believe in mortgages, man. I don't believe in getting the government's aid for money and being in that debt. I more prefer, pardon me. I also prefer paying for that shit outright. Like I'd rather live in an apartment than I get a mortgage. That's just my personal take. But is marriage and kids good? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's good. It's good when you have them, of course, isn't it? But it's better when you have your life planned out. You see what a lot of people do. Some people even my age, bro. Listen, they do it at the wrong time. You see, men, they peak in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, man. Our 20s is the building period, man. And I wanna normalize this, bro. It's absolutely normal to not have your life figured out in your 20s. I don't, but I'm figuring things out every single day, putting the pieces together, trying to see what my next move is. And men, you need time, right? This is why I'm big on men not settling too early, right? Because this is where our 20s is when we build who we are, man. For most of us dudes, we build our character. We get to know ourselves more by just living every day and building that experience. I don't know who I truly am yet. Most men don't. That's fine. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, we're just figuring life out. I'm 20 years old right now. I was only outside of high school for 2 years, in the real world for 2 years. That's not enough time. Society likes to call you W, 20 years old. Well, me 20 years old in this case. Really, I'm two. In terms of the real world sense, living, I'm two. I don't have enough time to experience this shit. I'm figuring out every day. And what tends to happen is, and of course there's exceptions, I'm actually big on men grinding in their 20s, like I am, grinding every day, just finding to build skills, build net worth, build skill that can make you high income in the future. Something I'm working on right now with this channel and branching off and just looking at other things, careers and whatnot that I can use to propel and set me up in a good positions for when I eventually do have decide to find a spouse and a kid, kids. I'm in a better position. Now you can make kids' marriage fulfilling. Like even a mortgage if that's something you're into. But make sure you got enough money. And don't rush. So I'm big on men being single in their 20s personally for me. I actually believe it will benefit you too because you have more time. And in your 20s, you're not really the most attractive as a man. But what a lot of men get wrong, yeah, what a lot of men get wrong, they're on the female's timeline. You see, the female, they knew when they were kids, they wanted to get married. That's what most women, that's everything they've always wanted. Have some kids, have a man, a big house, stability, peace. You know? I hear that. It's not even me shaming it. Shout out to you. And women, in the sense of what they want out of life, they kind of age. They're 10 years older than us in that aspect. They have an idea of what they want. From what I've seen, most women in their early 20s, they're already thinking about marriage and kids. They're thinking about settling down in the next 3 to 5 years, something like that. And when they hit age 25, it's panic station, right? That's when the danger zone happens, when they really start going for they really want that man for that stability to fit their life essential needs. What a lot of people get wrong is, they see the woman panic. So then they think men need to panic. No, the women are panicking, right? Because their sexual market value is declining. You see, women peak in their late 20s, late teens to about mid 20s, right? After that, it's a gradual decline. And the reason why women tend to stress around this age period, 25 plus, is because they know, they won't admit it, but they know that their sexual market value will go on the decline. They're going to be less attractive to men every single year from that point on. And that's not to say there aren't any beautiful 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, even 50-year-olds. But I like to generalize this. And in general, most men, including myself, find women to be most attractive in their late teens to early 20s. And I have no shame saying that. It's not me shitting on it. It's a fact. The same way most of us men are bums in our 20s, or early 20s, our late teens, early 20s, maybe even mid 20s. Maybe at some points on the board, but you're not there yet. I'm not there yet. That's why I'm not even in the dating market right now. No point. I'm broke as hell. And a lot of people, man, a lot of dudes, they want to put on a facade. They say they're doing way better than they really are. Listen, man, I don't care how good your physique is, man. I don't care how good your personality is. If you're broke, but there's no point dating women, right? What are you gonna pay? I'm speaking to myself right now. I'm a real nigga, man. I'll tell you if I'm not doing too good in life financially. I'm being honest with you, bro. Job search is a bit hard. That's why I'm working on this channel. I'm a bit broke right now. My sexual market value is very low. Why entertain dating? No point. And I'm honest. I'm just an honest guy. Some people don't like the truth. But most men in their 20s, early 20s, you're not really doing too well. You know what I mean? You're not doing that well. Yeah. And most men attract the most women, like I said in the beginning. 30s, 40s, 50s, only if you put the work. So you're not like women. You're not just born with an innate value to which the opposite gender find attractive, for the woman being beauty. You have to work for multiple things, man. And the body's the first step there. It's one of the easiest things a man can do. Some of you may think it's hard, but it ain't that hard, bro. Just do the same thing for many years. Have a good diet, sleep, bro. You'll get there. But when you're valued on more money, net worth, knowledge, mental maturity, all that stuff, man. It's a whole list of things. And I'm actually big on men grinding when they're younger, putting that into play. Because a lot of men, they like to live in the female timeline. You've been sold the narrative, right? That when a man's 30, that's when you need to settle. But you can push that to 35, 37, 38, 40. You keep yourself in shape, bro. You're gonna have within 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds knocking on the door. Now, she on her timeline, she at the age where she want kids, you're established enough to actually get them kids and be fulfilled because you actually have time with them. You're just spending like 40 hours a week, a third of your day, working on 9 to 5, no time with the kids. You see where I'm coming from? So you still get the same thing. Maybe at a later point where you're more established, you have more money to. Because money comes with power, guys, with men. Money gives a man so much power. And women find it attractive. It's an innate value, man. When women choose a man, a boyfriend or a husband, they have talks behind the scenes. Oh yeah, he makes this much money. He has potential. Yeah, that's how it works, bro. This is why I'm big on man grinding in their 20s. Not chasing the woman. I mean, you should never chase them. You should let them chase you. Yeah? Don't chase. Upgrade to what you want chases you. Facts, man.